What is up, residents of YouTube? So, yeah, I've been getting a lot of inbox messages about how to do more efficiently pinch harmonics. And I know there's a bunch of videos out there about how to do pinch harmonics, but I just want to give you, because so many people are asking me, I want to just give you how I do pinch harmonics and what, my pointers are for pinch harmonics. So, step one, you want to do an amp with a decent amount of gain on it. You don't want to end up like you can pull them off with a clean channel, like you can hear them coming out. But if you want to get like here, like if I have a channel that's not that heavy in distortion, you can hear them. But the more, like, if you fire up gain, because the more gain you have, the more they're going to come out. This is like full gain. That's how you're going to get your best sounding pinch harmonic. So yeah, you can pull off these little squeaky sounds, without gain, but step one, a lot of gain. Step two, what you're going to want to do is focus a lot on your picking technique. Now what I do, I know a lot of people say you need to roll your thumb into it. When you want to go in for a pinch harmonic, roll your thumb down. Now I don't particularly endorse that method, but it may work for some people. My method, I don't like rolling my pick down. Here, the easiest way that helped me out the most, here, I'll get you a better view on it, because this is how you're going to want to do it. When you're regularly picking, I'll turn the volume off for now. When you're regularly picking, like this is the setup on your picking hand, like that's the shape of your hand. You're just coming up and down like this. But when you hit a pinch harmonic, or at least when I do, I think of it like you're opening a doorknob, like that's the action your wrist makes. And so instead of having to roll your thumb down to get this weird awkward angle, because I see a lot of kids hitting pinch harmonics and their hands just friggin' contort trying to get this sound out of it. And yeah, that works, but the easiest way for me when I'm playing fast, think about you roll your wrist. So instead of having to move your entire picking hand, you're coming like in an angle. Your whole wrist twists onto it. So here, I'll turn the volume up for you. So I'll give you an idea. Like you can see, like I'll play a mixture of notes and pinch harmonics, so you can see how the wrist works, or how I play it. So yeah, I think of it as opening a doorknob. The same motion you want to make with your wrist, this turning motion, because it's easier than having to move your thumb down, like a lot of people are saying, to catch the pinch harmonic, to catch the string on your downstroke. You just want to hit the string and then make that motion, get that sound. Okay, so that's step two. Step three, vibrato. Vibrato's the killer for pinch harmonics, because you can get a pinch harmonic and vibrato it very, soft. And yeah, it sounds cool, but if you want these really killer harmonics, I know a lot of people, when they strive for harmonics, everyone mentions Zakk Wylde, because his harmonics are his pinch harmonics, his artificials, are so, they scream, and they're so, I don't know, obnoxious is a bad word for it, because they're not, obnoxious, you think negative, but that's what they are. They're ridiculous. But when you think about that, his vibrato is immense. Like, that's the only word for it. He's got these, you're pulling so much on the note, because a lot of people, but you want to get, without a harmonic, you want to get the vibrato to something like, you want to get, I usually get these two fingers up on it, and on that same fret, because you can get with one finger, but when I get two fingers, I can kind of, you can pull down, a full, whole note bends, and when you get that much vibrato on it, you can get, that's how you start getting these, really heavy harmonics. So yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Well, I'll recap it. Step one, want to have a lot of gain. Step two, think of the picking as more of opening a doorknob. That's the easiest way I can describe how your wrist moves. It's just a twist, so you don't have to move your thumb like ridiculous. And then it's all about, the vibrato. And also, what helps, it helps for most things, but, if you you can get, you know, a decent amount of reverb on your gain, or reverb on your amp, excuse me, and you can get, you know, like it helps it sound a little fuller, because, you know, this is without reverb. Here, let me turn it up a little bit. I'll just, for the sake of argument, turn the reverb up all the way, so like you can hear how much, and it adds this another layer. I don't know if it's coming through clearly on the you know, the mic on this computer, but yeah, that's what it comes down to. So I hope this helps some people. I think the killer in it is people just, you know, getting the sound to form in the beginning. So that'd be step 2 with the way I pick it, because, you know, for the most part, the vibrato is just, you know, up to you. And a lot of people who are trying this, or who care about pinch harmonics, already have enough gain on their amplifiers. But it doesn't hurt to crank it up a little bit more. You know, you don't want ridiculous amounts of gain, because then you're going to get fuzz, obviously. But, and I'm sorry about my voice. I've got a cold right now. I had to, you know, sump up a friend's basement. It's like 40 degrees, but that's not important. So yeah, it's just the killer. Think about the wrist movement, because the whole thing you want to do is you want your thumb meat. You want the corner of your thumb, this area right here, to contact the string directly after the string's played, to get that sound. Also, the way I get the best pinch harmonics, bridge humbucker. Preferably a humbucker. I mean, here, like, I have a single coil on here for the sake of argument, and you can get you know, pinch harmonics with a single coil, but you're gonna get, you know, just by the sheer nature of how humbuckers are wired and, you know, polarities, like you're gonna get, you know, much harsher harmonics out of them. So, you know, that's just the nature of it, and you can get them on the neck too, you know. But, you know, bridge is gonna be your best bet. So, recap, and then we're done. A lot of gain. Picking movement, think the doorknob. 3, which I forgot, no, vibrato. You know, the more vibrato, the better. And it all comes down to style. You know, if you want those really blazing pinch harmonics, you want a really heavy vibrato, and, you know, and your bridge humbucker. You know, preferably humbuckers. Like I said, you can get them with a single coil, but, you know, humbuckers are going to give you the most, I guess, brilliant sounding. You know, clear, give you the best clarity for a pinch harmonic. So, you know I got a lot of, that's the reason I made this, I got a lot of inbox messages about pinch harmonics and such, but I hope that helped a little bit, because, you know, but, yeah, I know there's a lot of videos on pinch harmonics, but that's just my 2 cents. The main basic thing I want to point out, though, is the whole rolling your thumb thing. I don't do it. So that's just one I wanted to get past. I know it's 8 minutes, sorry, but if you learn anything from this, just, if you can't do them, just try that technique where you roll your wrist. So, yeah, hope I could help people out. Thank you very much. Peace.